Good morning, hockey fans. This is Stephen Heisler with HeisHockey.com, the Victorious Hockey Company, and the Junior Hockey Discussion Group on Facebook. You are watching the Junior Hockey Morning Show. Today is Wednesday, March 22nd, 2023. Nice and cool this morning here in Orlando, 57 degrees. Beautiful day yesterday. We hope to have more of that today. 2023 NA3HL Fraser Cup Championship kicks off today. Alexandria faces off against the Texas Brahmas at 4 p.m. And the Oregon Tradesmen will take on the Helena Bighorns at 7 p.m. Tommy, I'm going to go ahead and predict something here. The prediction for today would be Alexandria over Texas and Oregon over Helena. I could be wrong. Been wrong before. At least twice. My ex-wives will tell you that. What do you think, Tommy? I've been wrong. Definitely been wrong twice. I could be wrong again today. With all 8 teams still in it, the Midwest Division of the North American Hockey League has the biggest playoff mess in the league. We will get into all that and more this morning, including some Dave Allison news from Fairbanks and additional baloney out of Kenai River that won't surprise anyone. Wisconsin Wendigo, 33-16, 1-2, 69 points, have a 4-point lead in the division, holding on to first place. It's official. Blake Caleta's Wendigo are the hottest team in the North American Hockey League with 9 wins in the last 10 games after the weekend home sweep of Janesville. Wisconsin can't afford to let off the gas now with the away set at Chippewa this weekend. You have to be really happy with that team. The folks there at Eagle River Sports Arena or Center must be excited. This team is playing hardcore hockey, and I think we discovered a new way to win in the NAHL. Go get a USHL assistant coach and bring him in, because Skinner and Harita have been bombs this year. Excellent coaching job from both those coaches. Minnesota Wilderness are 29-16, 3-4, 65 points. Speaking of USHL assistant coaches, Brett Skinner and the Wilderness still have their collective eye on the prize that is the division's regular season championship. Apparently, general manager Dave Boyce is hiding, steering clear of the team, and the result has been great on-ice success. Minnesota is sitting 4 points behind the Wendigo with 8 games remaining, including a pair of home games against the division leaders on April 6-7. The Wilderness split the weekend home set with Red Hot Chippewa last weekend and will host Janesville this weekend. Fairbanks Ice Dogs, 26-22, 6-0, 58 points, but they're sinking like a rock. We are hearing that Dave Allison's days as the Ice Dog coach are numbered. The veteran coach is still living at the Clarion Hotel since last year and has not shown much interest in trying to establish any type of home or presence in Fairbanks. In retrospect, that was probably a good idea. The Ice Dogs were smothered at home by the last place Springfield Blues over the weekend and could find themselves in a war when they visit Kenai River this weekend down at the Peninsula. And they play actually Kenai in 4 straight games. Wow. Fairbanks on the edge. Fairbanks not doing well. Fairbanks can't win at home. It's remarkable what's happening with that once proud franchise. And you can lay the blame squarely, well, maybe not so squarely, on the performance of head coach Dave Allison and really the general manager and Rob Proffitt not recognizing a problem last year. So what will Fairbanks do for next year? A lot of speculation, a lot of talk out there. But I think they need to find someone with ties to the North American Hockey League, ties to college hockey, and someone who has the grit and the fortitude to make Fairbanks their home. Not too many guys like that on the planet. There are a few. Chippewa Steel, 27-21, 1-2, 57 points. Casey Young and the Steel are 5-0-1 in the last 6 games after the 3-point weekend at Minnesota Wilderness. Chippewa hosts the Wendigo this weekend before playing 5 games straight in Alaska. The Steel are currently sitting in a 4th-place lock with Kenai River with 9 games remaining. This is really going to be a test for Chippewa this weekend, facing the Wendigo. Wendigo are hot as a firecracker. If Chippewa can slow them down and get a split out of this weekend, it'll say something. Before going to Alaska, where that won't be an easy trip. Kenai River Brown Bears are 27-22, 2-1, 57 points, tied for 4th place right now with Chippewa. Disappointing. This won't be fun to say this morning. Taylor Shaw's Brown Bears keep inventing ways to screw over the visiting team and even their own players. Between fitness fees and equipment fees, last year's additional take was $800 per player. About $16,000, give or take. For next season, Kenai River is forcing players to pay $300 for their away jerseys, an item that each team pays about $45 for. Absolutely, it's about screwing over the kids. Nate Keel, you're embarrassing. This is embarrassing. It gets worse. The poor visiting teams are being forced to drive themselves to and from the rink and the hotel in worn-out passenger vans. One of the van's door, the sliding door to get the kids in and out the van, has been broken for 2 years, forcing the kids to go through the passenger door, the front passenger door, go over the front seat, and then go into the back. What happens if there's an accident? And those kids are really stuck back there. It's ridiculous. There's a really good reason that sliding door in the van is there on passenger vans, and it's probably really illegal to operate that van like that with passengers. I don't know what Alaska State Troopers are doing up there, but someone's not doing their damn job. That van is not safe to transport those kids. So why are you doing it? And why is every team in the league going up there, well, the guys that are going up there, and not saying anything about it? Why take that abuse? It's ludicrous. Don't put up with it. Nate Keel, you're just pure garbage. That's unsafe. It's very, very inconsiderate. But that's Nate Keel, right? That's what he does. Fairbanks visits this weekend for the last time of the regular season. And think they play Fairbanks 4 straight games. Anchorage Wolverines, 23-26-1, 53 points. Of all the teams in the division, Evan Trupp and the Wolverines have played the fewest games. Anchorage is currently just 5 points behind third place Fairbanks, with 4 less games played, and 4 behind Chippewa and Kenai River. 8 of the Wolverines' last 10 games are at home, and 7 are against the above-mentioned teams. The secret sauce for Anchorage to make the playoffs is really simple. They just have to win. Springfield is in town for 3 games this weekend, giving the Wolverines a great opportunity to do something. Do something. You have to get consistent goaltending. Put the puck in the back of the net. This is your time, boys. Make a run. You can find yourself in a great position for the playoffs by doing so. It's time. Puck's in your end. Let's make it happen. Janesville Jets, 22-23, 5-4, 53 points. Let's face it, the reality is the weekend against the Wendigo at the Eagle River Sports Center Arena could not have gone much worse for Joe Dibble and the Jets. The next 4 games are all against the Wilderness starting this weekend in Cloquet. That's not good news. Janesville is going to have to play a whole lot of really good hockey while tossing in some prayers to get back into the playoff picture. Does not look good for the Jets. But they've been here before. This is an organization that figures it out somehow every year. This year will not be an exception. I expect Janesville to make a run. Try to. Springfield Blues, 23-26, 1-1. Clearly, the Blues are not ready to switch out to the golf bag just yet. The road sweep at Fairbanks let every team in the division know that Springfield is not dead yet either. The Blues go into this week's 3-game series at Anchorage, just 9 points. Okay, currently 4th place Chippewa, behind currently 4th place Chippewa and Kenai River. With 9 games to go, Springfield is going to have to bring it in every remaining game. And even that will likely not be enough. Here's the beauty of the Midwest. Every team still was mathematically in it with less than 10 games to go. Those kids are being developed. Those kids are on the edge. They want to crack the playoffs. They want to make a run. Every single player in the division thinks they are still in it. That's fantastic. That creates amazing hockey games and an amazing atmosphere to feel the pressure and to get better as a player. These experiences will last a lifetime for these guys. That's important. That's good for the game. And that's excellent for development. That's the key word for us, isn't it? Kids want to come to the North American Hockey League, develop, get better, and move up to college hockey and beyond. The Central Division and the Midwest clearly provide the best opportunity to do so in this league. That's it for today, folks. Bumping the camera, drinking my coffee. Let's hope that you have a great morning coffee and have a great day in hockey.